G'day and welcome to another Wet Wednesday. Seems to be a bit of a trend. I think every Wednesday's been wet so far. But yeah, real wet today. It was forecast, so I'm not stressed about it. Still get to get out and about, have a walk and stuff. But yeah, pretty gloomy. Well, I say gloomy, but I actually don't mind it. Still a few people out, braving the beach. Not quite as cold as it was earlier. A little bit of humidity. Settlement goes through today, so that's good. Get that finally ticked off the list. It's been a long time coming. Just one delay after another. Oh, these people were unbelievable. Just between them and Liberty Finance, which I've mentioned before, I use Liberty when I had my first mortgage. Before I remortgaged on the apartment, and they were just hopeless to deal with to get it started. Once it was up and running, it was all good. I no complaints. Pretty good service, but yeah, getting it off the ground. Plus, these people, they dicked around. They told their broker they had their money. They sort of did, but they didn't actually explain to him that they had to get some of it from India. And it took like, I don't know, 15 days all up to get that sorted, get it transferred across, get it cleared, and then they disappeared from the country last week and forgot to sign their documents. One thing after another. Anyway, won't have to worry about that by the end of the day. We're all done. I sort of want to go for a bit more of a walk, but I'm not sure what this rain's going to do. I think I'll just do it anyway. I can always duck into undercover somewhere. Not a bad walk. The rain held off. And while I was out and about, settlement's complete. Had confirmation. Finally. Might go and have a beer. What's the time? Yeah, 20 past 2. Yeah, that's right. Not that busy on the street today, probably because of the weather. I'm gonna go and chill. Another one of my little buddies here. How you doing, champ? G'day, it's me on your screen, obviously, because you're seeing me. Look, I'll start with, I'm going to make this just this Wednesday a single video for a couple of reasons. One, my apartment sold today, so I was pretty stoked with that. Like really stoked. Finally got that sorted, out of the way, ticked off, done. But I also wanted to sort of go back in time a bit and talk about, you know, what led me here. So I know that majority of my subscribers understand some of the struggles that I've been through the last couple of years. And I also know that a lot of you are pretty aware that beforehand and even afterwards, when I had my mental health issues, you know, I've always been a big advocate for men's mental health, well, for all mental health, women as well. It is obviously a lot more common for males. So yeah, look, probably a bit of a language warning on this one, because I'm just gonna say it how it is. If you're upset with language, by all means, scoot on by. But I'm just going to say it how it is. How it comes out of my mouth is how it's going to be. So I mentioned I think probably in one of my very first videos when I moved over here. Yeah, I had a lot of struggles with some mental health, which is real. Mental health is real. Some people there's still a lot of people on the fence who go, yeah, I don't know, it's all in your head. Yeah, it is all in your head. Funny that. But yeah, I struggled. I was one of those guys that figured, yeah, it'll never happen to me. I'll be right. I'll just shrug it off, suppress it. It'll go away. But it doesn't go away. That's the thing. It doesn't go away. At some point in time, it'll come back. Right? Don't know what that was. Probably a rat. No, there's no rats here. But yeah, no, it doesn't go away. So, what brought me here? So, yeah. Obviously, I had a split with my marriage, and look, it wasn't a real bad split. It was just one of those things. I won't go into details. Nobody needs to know. But yeah, I was, as you would be. I was sad, and I was pissed off, and I was angry, and all that kind of stuff. But I sort of shut it out. But then I got to the stage where I thought, you know what, fuck it. I need to stand on my own 2 feet here, and fuck this renting shit. Get my own place, which I did. Got an apartment for a couple of reasons. One, because I need it for my future, which we'll get to shortly, because it's actually helped me out. And two, just to prove the fact that I could actually do it. Yeah, it was a few months of, well, not a few months, a couple of months of, not struggling, but going through all the hoops, sorting shit out, trying to get a place in your own name is hard. Like, my credit score was all good, but trying to get a place in your own name on a single income, which again was good, but it's just all the shit that goes along with it, But I did it. I got a place, and I'm glad I did. And I was happy, real happy, because in my mind, I've proved to the world that, you know what, I can do this shit on my own. But unfortunately, after a few months of being happy, having my own place, the black dog caught up with me. Dancing with the black dog. Everyone knows the term. And yeah, I fell into a deep black hole. It was getting blacker and blacker every day, and deeper, to the point where, as a lot of you know, two suicide attempts. The first one wasn't too bad. The second one was worse than the first one. So twice in hospital. First time getting the old wrists glued up. Second time was actually stitches. Properly stitched up. Which was actually witnessed by one of my managers that came to hospital. He happened to come in to hospital to visit me just as they decided to stitch me up, like 24 hours later. But yeah, that's just our medical system. So mental health is real, right? It does happen, you know. I don't blame anything for it. Yeah, probably working FIFO probably didn't help. You know, add that to, you know, a marriage breakup. My best mate Mac, my red kelpie, died after we split up. You know, I'd also done a prison term, 3 weeks. Two weeks in a mental health ward at Freo Hospital. Geez, that was an eye-opener. I'll tell you what, that was probably scarier than prison, to be honest. But I just wanted to say, like, if you find yourself falling into that black hole, right? Because it is common, right? If you find yourself falling into that black hole, for fuck's sake, do something, right? Ring me, just fucking ring me. I've been there. I've been to hell and back. I was one of the lucky ones that got through it, got out the other side. So if you need someone to talk to, I don't care who you are, just ring me. If you can't ring me, if you can't get hold of me, send me a message. I'll get back to you. I really will, because yeah, it's serious shit. It's serious shit. But you know, I got through it. Now, buying that apartment, as I said, was, you know, for my future. As it worked out, selling that, which settled today, selling that and everything else I owned, got me to the point of spending probably 3 weeks deciding what am I going to do with my life. Like, I could have got another job, piece of piss. You know, within a matter of days or a week, I would have had another job. I'd even had some offers. But I thought, you know what? Things happen for a reason. Maybe it's time I need to go and reset myself. Maybe I should stop this FIFO thing. So that's what I did. Yeah, sold all my shit and moved over here. And I've never really I haven't looked back. So, you know, although I've been through some really, really dark times, there is more to life than thinking that you need to just disappear, right, forever. You know, it's not that you're doing yourself a favour. You think about the people around you, right? You don't think about this until your head gets clear, right? Think about the people around you. Think about the people you'd leave behind. You know, I've worked with people FIFO. There's probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 of them that, you know, did what they shouldn't, and they're not here anymore. You know, and I was also heading in that direction. So before you get yourself into such a tiz, right, and in that spiral, just fucking pick up the phone. I'm here, right? Look at me now, you know, just living life every day, loving it. I'm looking over the phone now, past another building at the waves crashing in about, I don't know, 500 metres away, probably not even. You know, I'm paying $300 a month for rent, probably, I don't know, $40 or $50 a month for power. You know, I can eat 3 meals a day for $10. So there is more to life. You don't actually have to get in that situation. So I know it sounds a bit morbid, a bit down, but look, yeah, just do it. Ring me. But like I said, my property sold today. I've got the dollars in the bank. It was a stressful time. These bloody buyers. Oh. Anyway, but yeah, I just wanted to share that. I'm gonna make this a single video for Wednesday, because I think, you know, this last part of it, I want to share it. Look, you don't have to watch it, like I said, but I want to share it because to me it's important. It's very important. Don't get yourself down. You know, think of the positives. There's a lot of positives around you. I know that you don't think about that when you sort of get yourself in a bit of a rut, because I didn't. Your mind does weird shit when you get to that point. But yeah, don't listen to it. I know it's hard. Stick up your hand. I'll always be here for anyone that wants to chat, whether it be mental health, holiday ideas, yeah, whatever. I'll talk about anything. I don't care. I'm free every day. Every day I'm free. You might not get hold of me all the time because I might be out and about on the old pushy or going for a walk. So I'm not always in range. I don't always have my mobile data on because I've got this huge network now of Wi-Fi spots. Everywhere I walk, like bing, bing, I pick up Wi-Fi, which is great. It saves a fortune. Well, it's like $12 a month here anyway for a phone account. But yeah, stick up your hand if you need me. I'm here. And if you're one of those people that is travelling okay, keep travelling okay. Just keep on keeping on. All right, folks.